right in the heart with a silver bullet.
I think they plotting on man. Don't wipe their feet when they enter the L.A.R. I feel a cold stare.
The ethnic group I hate the most is Black Americans. I hate them the most.
If you make a list of like the best black people, a lot of them are African Americans.
Yeah.
But if you make a list of the worst black people, the all African Americans, like they hold us back, but bring us forward.
Literally.
Like 10 steps forward, 10 steps
Because
back.
they got Martin Luther King.
But then they got Sexy Red.
I remember
I mean,
that.
it's not just Black Americans, it's just Americans in general are just stupid.
Now, if there was like a country that wasn't on Earth, bro, it would be America. Like,
Literally.
I honestly believe that people, when you go to America, you leave the planet.
Genuinely.
Like they'll be surprised that like flipping Russia,
surprised there's black people
that
here.
Russia and Germany are not next to each other. They're like, they think Europe is just one road.
Literally. Imagine, I'm in Europe, like, oh yeah, I got a cousin in Europe. Where's he from? He's
Like,
from
they're
Luxembourg.
like,
Hold on, we're not in the
bro,
same
that's what I'm
Europe.
saying, but they're like, yeah, man, I'm coming to Europe, man. Let's meet.
Let's
you
link
meet me,
up.
man. I'm coming to Europe, man. They arrive, they call me. Where are you, man? I'm like, yo, bro, I'm in Manchester. Where are you? Yeah, man, I'm in Sweden right now. Over there, yeah, like they're convinced that whatever's happening there,
That's right.
like that's it.
That's what's meant to
They
be.
don't know life outside of America. Bro.
What's going on? I think y'all are addicted to disrespecting Black America. Well, you know, FBA, however you want to call it. But I think y'all addicted to it. Because it comes out of nowhere. Y'all post this stuff. Y'all want to go viral with the disrespect. It really doesn't matter whether it's Caribbeans in America, Africans in America, Caribbeans and Africans in the UK. And it's like, y'all, it sounds like to me, y'all want to beef. And we don't think y'all got a shot if y'all really want to beef. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't, like, y'all really not built like that compared to us. Because, because y'all disrespect is passive aggressive. If we just decide to get aggressive in response to the disrespect, all of y'all are just going to cry. Y'all going to cry and beg for help. Y'all going to turn into straight Karens and, we're the white people to help us type situation. And that's, and I say that because us as Black Americans, we've seen this before. We've seen white America do this. This is why they have a thing with calling the police and calling, you get what I'm saying? And calling the cops and other people helping them out. Same thing, even with the Hispanic community. As y'all saw recently with the World Cup, when they had to tell these people from foreign countries who are accustomed to disrespecting Black folks abroad, y'all might not want to come here and do that because they're gonna do something to you. And these people had to learn over and over again the hard way. I think whatever y'all animosity with us is, y'all should keep it in y'all country. You get what I'm saying? Like, because this is beyond, somebody called me African booty scratcher when I was 10, but now I'm 47. And it's like, right, okay. It's beyond that. Because in the Caribbean, part of this is American disrespect. And I can say that, whether it be Caribbeans, people in the UK, well, Europe in general, Africa. Part of it is an American disrespect, but the problem with us is it's hypocritical, because you want to disrespect Americans, but y'all kind of suck up. Y'all really you kiss butt of white America. So on one end, America, and another end, oh, I love you. It's like, okay, but then it's us that y'all want to point y'all hatred towards. And we're like, there's gonna come a point where we just say, you know what, F it. Since we got beef, let's get it. And then it's gonna be like, no, we are, it's gonna be, oh, we are brothers, and then we Jesus, and then no, we are playing. No. The disrespect that y'all were taught, the hatred that y'all were taught in your home countries, and even in this country in your home, y'all gonna start getting knocked out for it. That's what's gonna happen because it's obvious that's what y'all want, real beef. That's not, and if you want a problem, you're gonna get a problem. That's just what it is. You know, we come to school, we come to school, we get educated. Bro, shut up. You got all of the culture you people say that y'all come to America and have are things we've already done in our culture and continue to do. Y'all, I don't know how all of a sudden, oh, we go to school. Your point? What's your point? That y'all go to school. What exactly is the point? Everybody in America goes to school. What exactly is your point? You know, we get higher education, and not necessarily. We get higher educations too, but probably at a higher rate than you do. You know, because you got to leave your country to get a higher education in a general sense. Or you don't have to, but you want to. I would say that. You know, now what it looks like sometimes is they say, you know, the people who have migrated to America come from well-to-do families in their own country. So you came from a well-to-do family in your own country. You came here, and a lot of times you just became a regular person, and you're taking that and you're taking that out on us. And it's like that's not our issue. That's not our problem. You know, you got duped by the American dream. And now, but you're not saying, you know, oh, I got lied to, I got played. You're not saying that. You pointing the finger of your disrespect at us. And when I'm saying these people, particular people, they're from the UK. So we're not over there like that. And truth be told, we don't want to be in the UK like that, or the Europe like that. You know, like, let me say it this way. For the most part, a small minority population of Black Americans want to go to Europe. Small. You know why? Because first and foremost, the food's not that good. Now, if you go to like Spain or Italy, it's a difference. But you know, nobody, you know, the rest of it, no. Like beer drinkers might go to Germany. Like, man, I'll check that out. Watch lovers might go to Switzerland. You know what I'm saying? People who play the I want love, they might go to Paris, and then they find out this it's not really what I thought it was going to be. But generally, you know, Europe is not where we as Black Americans like to go. Normally we'd rather go to the Caribbean and see other Black people and just be in a different environment. That's what we normally do. But and the irony of this, when we go to the Caribbean, generally we get along with the people in the Caribbean. Generally, we don't disrespect them in their homeland. We don't go there talking crazy. You get what I'm saying? Generally, we don't. There's exceptions to that rule. I get it, but we also see that, you know, sometimes y'all have the thing where y'all don't like us when we're there because the white people there, they got to have more money than them. F them. We've seen that before. You get what I'm saying? So, but it's like, we will frequent, you know, pretty much all of those islands. We're cool with that. But, you know, but the concept of Americans, we're dumb. If Americans are so bad, why do a lot of you people have a dream to come here? To be around, to be in America, to be around Americans? I don't get it. Because what it starts to sound like, and even with the whole FBA argument, right? what it sounds like to me is us as FBA, we tried the unity thing. And everybody was like, nah. We use you, but we don't really like you like that. And it sounds to me like the same thing when you were younger and you liked the person and they didn't like you back, and then you go, you know what? Whatever, I'll move on. I'm talking to somebody, and they're like, "Why you don't care? What happened to you liking me?" It's like, yo, I'm over that. I'm done with that. You know, I spent years trying to be, but you didn't really want me, so cool. You know, back then, you didn't want me, but now I'm hot and y'all all on me. And we say that in a general sense because y'all didn't, and I'm not talking about the Caribbean when I say this part. When during slavery, y'all didn't want to be in our shoes. During Jim Crow, y'all didn't want to be in our shoes. After the civil rights movement, you know, y'all started to go, oh, man, maybe we should be able to do something. After the numerous things that we did in this country that made other groups of people be comfortable and not feeling inferior by being black in the world, that's when y'all wanted to come here. But it seems like deep insecurity, in my opinion, to come here to want to disrespect us. Like, we gonna be the new blacks? No, y'all gonna be y'all. We gonna be us. Now, because all of y'all who came here, y'all still following our playbook, saying it's something completely different to a T. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, I think y'all addicted to the disrespect. I'm just telling you, when people start getting slept out in these streets, don't cry about it because it's at a point we're like, oh, okay, that's what y'all want. And y'all think, yes, what we want. Okay? Remember that. Remember that. Because in America, like, I am not going to disrespect other people's fighting spirit from outside of America. But as black Americans, we got a hell of a reputation when it comes to putting belt to ass. I'm just saying. But I'm going to leave it at that. Tell me what you think. Catch you on the next one. Peace.